What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. We back at it. What's going on with everybody? Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. You did. Oops, great. Oh, man. I'm still a little draggy. From 420. If I was in a set studio type setting instead of actually in my house, I would have recorded it. I know next 420, I definitely plan on having this set somewhere where 420, I do 420, I do 710. I don't do a lot of celebrating, but them tip them the main two. But man, I'm dragging so bad. We're gonna get through this. I found us a nice little video to react to. Pays closer attention to some aspects of the GNX tour that I didn't really pay attention to. Initially my goal was to see if the temperature from Kendrick Lamar and also from SZA was where we needed to be, because as we all know, at the end of the day, I don't want the beef to be over, because I don't feel like Drake got enough. I don't think he got his just due. And until Kendrick completely until Kendrick does this man bad enough to where he doing country music, or he jumps out of music altogether and just becomes a freaking streamer, it should forever be up. That's just how I feel. But with that being said, we're gonna look at some of the details that I don't want to say I glossed over. It's just that it wasn't the priority for me yesterday when I was making videos. So, without further ado, we're gonna get to it. Let me put the ears on. Please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all doing the thing. I don't even like having to say it. YouTube make me say it, because my folks be doing it. They're sharing it and everything. Nice slow growth, no bots, no nothing. We here for the long haul. But if you smoking, light it up. If you drinking, pull it up. You know what I'm saying? By the time y'all get this video, it's 5. So at 5 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So get your drink on. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the business. This video is courtesy of the company man, Justin Hunt. Excuse me. I'll get people mixed up. I told you I'm a little draggy still. But for those who don't know, this man is like the godfather of this YouTube space and or media space for hip hop, and he's the pioneer of the reaction. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for him. So it's always important to acknowledge those who come before you. With that said, let's get to it.
Thank you. So, we had a big day. We've been marking this day on the calendar, I think, for probably almost 8 months now. 8 months now, perhaps. Maybe I'm a little generous with that. But Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour has started officially. It started this weekend in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And
I'm kind of curious though. Quick question. Why did he start in Minneapolis? I mean, just from a mapping standpoint, why did he start there versus it don't really freaking matter. My biggest gripe about it was that He didn't come to my area. I had a whole idea before the dates were announced that there was going to be a Detroit date or a Columbus or a Detroit date, a Cleveland date, or a Columbus date. Columbus, Cleveland, Detroit. That's that Midwest. That's that Ohio, Detroit, and we didn't get anything. So I found that a little unsettling. But what you doing, bro? I got people turning on TVs and everything. But that's my homie. He over there not paying attention to stuff. But that was the main thing. I was kind of like, oh damn, we ain't getting no Heart of the Midwest type dates. But let's go ahead.
Petty wars continue. The troll wars continue. 1 second applause. During Kendrick's show, he included a deposition, a fake deposition, during his set. So let's take a look at it and break it down.
Actors, we can make you believe we know what we're doing, when in fact, we do not. Whoops. I have no idea what these...
All right, so here's part of it.
Louisiana chicken water.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Lamar, you do not want chicken. No, what are you saying? No, I work.
He's ordering Louisiana chicken. He's ordering Louisiana chicken for.
Now I want some Popeyes. I'm smoking. You know, I'm locked in with y'all like that. Oh, and I forgot to say, I appreciate y'all pulling up the smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to make sure I'm grateful. I try to always be grateful, you know, when y'all chop it up with me. But Louisiana chicken? Louisiana chicken? Anybody want some Louisiana chicken? Nah?
For the lawyer here. Let's start it over.
Louisiana chicken water.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Lamar, you do not want chicken. No, what are you saying? No, I work. What do you want? You want the riverboat special? That'll feed everybody in here.
Do you want the riverboat special that'll feed everyone in here?
The riverboat special is like 8 wings, 2 legs, 3 thighs, and 4 breasts.
Shut up.
Hey, I don't care if y'all don't find it funny. Hey, 4 breasts equal 2 women. I'm just, look, I got a messed up sense of humor. And I'm trained to read between the lines. He didn't order an uneven number of breasts. So I'm saying, I'm clearly not all the way wrong. I might be a little inappropriate, but I ain't all the way wrong here.
Emily with the
Like breasts?
Mr. Lamar, this is your deposition we're taking, not mine.
You a breast man?
You're a breast man. 1 second applause. Now there's a little more.
Quick shout out. Hey, ladies, we appreciate you if you got them. Clearly that doesn't apply to everybody now. I mean, that doesn't apply to everybody, but I'm just saying. We appreciate you if you got them. Look, gotta appreciate shit.
We're going to show a little bit more of this, but obviously this is a play off of the fact that Drake is suing UMG, and so far the judges allowed for discovery to go forward. Now we're still waiting to see if the motion to dismiss will go through, if the case will be dismissed overall. But there is a real possibility that Dot has to sit down for a deposition around Not Like Us. So he included this in his set. Now there's a little bit more here. So he continues.
Hey, I didn't keep that in mind. I don't know how many of y'all thought about that, but there's a good chance, like he said, there's a good chance that Dot's gonna have to sit in a room with white walls and a table that looked like it came from the 70s and answer a whole bunch of condescending questions while being recorded. All because of Drake. Thanks, Drake, for giving a black man something else to do. Clown, bro.
No, we're not here for that. We're here to take a deposition, and that requires you to not be on your phone.
So it continues from what we just saw. It's like, I order chicken for everybody. You a breast man? We're not here for that. We're here for a deposition, and that requires you to put down your phones.
No, we're not here for that. We're here to take a deposition, and that requires you to not be on your phone.
Go ahead.
You said you wanted the party to die. Was that metaphor?
Watch the Party Die seems to be like that one song, right? That everybody forgot about. But nobody, because we don't talk about it. We talked about it the week it came out, and it blew away in the breeze. I don't know what the time frame was before Let the Party Die, Watch the Party Die, and GNX, but well before GNX popped up, we had already had our little fun and, you know, our little 1-2 step or whatever you're gonna do to that song and let it go. And here it is. Part of the, well, not the song itself is not a part of it, but in a way it is, because the deposition is about that song. This is how he starts the tour. This is day one, act one. So it makes me have to ask, was that song a part of the plan? Did he make that song knowing I'm going to use that as a part of a skit to start the tour? We have to ask, because one of the things we talk about with Kendrick Lamar is his way of thinking, and that he thinks so far ahead. Contingency plans just in case a part of the plan doesn't go right or somebody else doesn't do their part. Like there's contingency plans for contingency plan. Like that's his superpower. I knew what you was doing. I knew what you was going to do before you did it. I know the move I'm going to make after the move you make, because I know your move too. It make you think. Because honestly, let's be honest. How many of us really thought about that song up until right now? I'm telling you, this man Lee, he should be out of bread. With as many breadcrumbs as he be leaving us throughout all these songs and whatnot. How he not out of bread? Like, you go leave somebody good. That's a lot of loaves of bread. I'm just saying. Like,
Be serious.
I said it's a good song.
I said it's a good song. 1 second applause.
No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat?
Whatever you want to take it.
and like I said in the other video, that was my favorite part. That was my favorite part. From here on, the only other thing I really paid attention, I kept searching for in this tour, I need to see him do Not Like Us, and it needed to be done. It had to be done the exact way it was recorded. We're not bleeping out nothing. We're not skipping no words. None of that. Like you about to say the word and you stop. The whole thing. And he did. And he did. But yeah.
The record reflect, I'll take it as a threat.
The record reflects that I take it as a threat. 1 second applause again. That song had people all in the chokehold. To this day still. The idea that Kendrick put out there that it's time to watch the party die. A lot of people don't want to see the party die. We've seen that in a lot of online conversations recently. Okay, so here's a little bit more. This is how it closes.
Right now, you're in a bottleneck of your own schedule. For the last 30 days, I handed my schedule over to...
But I don't keep over dates, man. I don't know, man. I'm in the air.
Okay, does this ring a bell? Drop, 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 drop.
Drop. 1 second applause. Now they're playing off of Drake's Push-Ups, which had just crossed its 1 year anniversary this weekend. And right after that, they go into Not Like Us. So in my opinion, this is a hilarious skit that plays off of all of the craziness that's happening with this battle, but also with this lawsuit. Drake is suing UMG for defamation.
Did he? Again, I'm operating under the theme of Kendrick plans, right? So, would it be a stretch? Y'all can tell me, man, we smoking, we chilling. Y'all can tell this is what we do. Is it too far of a stretch to say Kendrick picked the start of the tour specifically to be where it was because he knew the anniversary of that song would come up? Because I mean, everything is timing, right? More or less, everything is timing. I mean, when did he put the Luther video out? Was it timing because he saw the song for video for Nokia had bumped up that song, and it was time to put that out to make sure Luther stays number one? Or was the timing the tour? So, I mean, but I don't know if that would necessarily jive, because it wasn't like they used footage from the video during the tour, and the sale of Luther itself, or playability of Luther itself, was already high, so it didn't need. I gotta go with the petty side on that one and say the timing was okay. Because I had put a video out about a couple weeks ago, and my thought process was, okay, if you make a video for Luther, once Drake's song hit about number 4, I'm putting the video out. Well, Kendrick waited to hit, I think the song made it to number 3, and then put it out. Same difference. I thought 3 was a little too close for me, because I didn't know how much of a buzz the song would get off the video. Let's see what else you got going on.
But it's also a double entendre, possibly triple entendre, because this is a playoff of Lil Wayne's famous classic deposition from 2012, right? So in 2012, Lil Wayne sued Quincy Jones III over allegedly scandalous portrayal of him in the Carter documentary, right? So this is a classic documentary. I think this documentary probably had a significant amount to do with Lil Wayne lore. And in the documentary, they show Lil Wayne on his tour bus, they show him traveling, they show him in his hotel. And he had a mobile studio. It's one of the first times I think most people have seen someone record in hotel rooms and on buses just everywhere they go. And it really played into the microphone fiend that Lil Wayne is. I thought it was a fantastic documentary, but Lil Wayne didn't like all of how he was represented throughout this documentary, probably because everywhere he went, he had a double cup with him.
Boom. It's because of that. I always stated, and I've caught a lot of flack for this, Lil Wayne never wanted to be great. When he said, even when he let out his mouth, the best rapper alive, he was lying to himself. He was gassing himself up. Lil Wayne never wanted to be the best ever. You know why? Because if you did, think about this. And this hurts for me to mention it. But I'm a Cavs fan. I'm a Cavalier fan. We're going to get it done this year, but I'm a Cavs fan. LeBron left, right? First time LeBron left. And I'm watching all the other Cavs fans. They hurt, crying. And I understood why. But I also understood why LeBron left. I don't think LeBron ever truly really wanted to leave. But I think his desire to be great was far greater than the desire to stay home and never leave a Cavs jersey. And that's what greatness do. Greatness will guide you wherever you need to be, wherever you need to go to be great. And I'm telling you, if it was burning in Lil Wayne to truly be great, he would have packed up, took off that Cash Money chain, looked baby in the face and said, "It's the Rock." I would have left before the bad habits sunk in too far and the tattoos went vastly too far and some of the life choices went too far. Say what you, again, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to die on this hill. Lil Wayne would have learned how to conduct himself professionally. Lil Wayne wouldn't have the habits he got right now. Again, a man gonna be a man regardless. But if you catch him at the right age, and I think that would have been, I don't think it would have been too late then. We would probably be sitting here right now with Lil Wayne being our either number one or number two current hip hop artist. Because I'm saying, think about the damage all that lean done did, allegedly. That's, you know what? It's a reason he can't remember stuff now. Go look up the side effects of that mess. What you talking about? Jay-Z would have helped us get another level of Lil Wayne that I don't think we could possibly even imagine. Remember we thought Super Saiyan was dope? And then we started learning about all these different levels. We would have got all these different levels of Wayne. Greater than Super Saiyan got, like, just him not wanting to be great is why we didn't get it. That's just my quick Lil Wayne rant. But let's get back to this real quick.
Probably, I'd say that's the case. And so he had to sit down for a deposition, and this is so classic. So here's what Lil Wayne's deposition looked like. These are some of my favorite parts.
Is that an interview that you actually gave with Katie Couric?
Is that an interview that I actually gave with Katie Couric?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Hey, well, that's not the question.
What's his name?
Pete Ross.
Huh?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross.
Yeah.
That's a stupid ass question. You just saw me on there giving an interview.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Stupid ass.
Pete Ross, that's a stupid question. You just saw me up there giving an interview with her. A second of pause.
So that was you. Isn't it something that you would remember if your album, The Carter 3, was the biggest selling album of the year in 2008?
Isn't it something that I would remember that?
Yes.
Isn't that a personal opinion type question? Because that's why I got that. I mean, because I would be actually answering the question to, isn't it something? That's my question. Isn't it something
that you would remember?
Isn't it something? That's the question I have to answer, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Isn't it something?
You could do the best trying to answer it.
Yes, something out of your ass.
Something out of your ass.
Lil Wayne is making my argument for me. You see how you can't, they trying to jam him up and twist him up verbally. I do it to people all the time. You see how he catches it? See how alert he is? So he always had the ability to think. Man, a Lil Wayne under Jay-Z would have been fire.
Let's take it apart. It's moments like this that you can tell Lil Wayne went to McMain. Lil Wayne went to a good school. He is grammatically correct, and he's grammatically all over this lawyer's ass right now.
That's my answer. Yeah, it is something out of your ass.
Have you ever hired a photographer to photograph an event?
Have I ever hired a photographer to photograph an event? Sorry, sir, no, I'm a superstar. People hire them themselves to photograph me.
That's a good answer. That's a solid.
Yeah, it's called TMZ. You think people hiring TMZ to pull down on them? Quiet is kept, but I don't think it's all that quiet. I don't think it's really a secret. A lot of celebrities don't even want to be celebrities. They want to be able to go outside without people even noticing they outside. Just, you know, I wouldn't want all that publicity. Can't move around. Can't chill. Man, you think about it, it would have to kind of suck, wouldn't it?
Good answer right there.
We don't hire them.
Well, what image are you portraying in the media?
I don't portray anything. I am who I am, and you guys portray what you get.
No, who are you? Who is the real?
I am Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
Okay. Do you like to portray yourself as?
I just answered that and said that I don't like to portray myself as nobody.
Okay.
I completely be Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. I don't portray myself as anything. An image is self-described.
Well, you have to wait till I'm done with the question.
I don't have to wait to anything, honestly. I mean, this guy right here may tell me that I have to wait, but personally, I don't have to do nothing.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you like
He can't save you, right? In the real world. That guy right there, he can't save you in the real world. Just so you know.
What does that mean?
I don't have to elaborate.
That's your next question.
Is that a threat against
No,
them?
Mr.
No,
Moss,
sir,
can you
it's
just ask your next question, please?
He can't save you.
And what does that mean?
I was talking to myself.
I'm dead, bro. I was talking to myself. Made me think about the little way we were supposed to get and we ain't get, bro. Ugh, man. Yeah, that was some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I didn't catch it when I went through the first time, and I wanted to get it from somebody who, you know what I'm saying, do their homework. So again, if you want to check out the whole video, link in the description. Check out Company Man. If you'd like to think valid information matters, that's the man to get it from. Or you can come here. But I'm gonna give you some look. I give information with a little attitude. I guess that's kind of my difference or whatever. But appreciate y'all pulling up the smoke with me. I'm Oops the Great. This was Kush Equilibrium. Get at you.